Hey, Bayek, it's me, Ian. And in today's video, I'm continuing my look at the X-Files. And we're now on the third season. So this is Too Shy from 1995. Previously, we'd had The List, and then the next one will be The Walk. It was transmitted on the 3rd of November 1995 on the Fox network. And on the 9th of April 1996, Sky. And on the 27th February 1997 on BBC Two. It's written by Jeff Fleming, or Vlamming, perhaps how to pronounce it, who also wrote Hell Money, which is from this season, episode 19 of this season. It's directed by David Nutter, and David Nutter, of course, is a great contributor to the X-Files. He directed season 1, Ice, Behind the Sea, Lazarus, Shapes, Tombs, Roland. Season 2, he did Little Green Men, Blood, Firewalker, and Irresistible. And season 3, of course, he directed Clyde Bruckman's Final Repose, also Nisai, Revelations. Brilliant contribution to the X-Files. The locations are, as usual, in the North Vancouver area. This time we've got the shipyards that are used in Lower Lonsdale, which all adds to wonderful locations that we have. So, let's go through the cast as usual. We've got David Duchovny playing Fox Mulder. We've got Gillian Anderson playing Dana Scully. Then we've got Timothy Carhart, who plays Virgil Incanvanto. Sorry, saying that one. Now, he's got a lot of interesting films. He was in Ghostbusters, 1984, Witness, 1985, Desperately Seeking Susan, 1985, Working Girl, 1988, Thelma and Louise, 1991, Red October, 1990, Countryman Farewell to the Flesh, 1995, Air Force One, 1997, and a lot of TV series and TV films. We've got Catherine Padalone, who plays Ellen Kremansky. She was, again, a lot of TV series and TV films. Then we've got James Handy, who plays Detective Alan Cross. He was in Unbreakable. Fantastic film, Unbreakable. He was in The Verdict, 1982. He was in Rounds, 2008. He was in Lifted, 2010. And Logan, 2017. Again, with quite a lot of TV series and TV films. And we've got Terry Sandomsky, who plays Joanne, she does. She's in, again, a lot of TV series and TV films. And then we've got Aloka McLean, who plays Jessie. She was in a film called The Lotus Eaters, 1973. But again, a lot of TV series and TV films. So, what is the story about? Well, the story starts when Mulder and Scully are investigating a bizarre death, which is quite often happens. A body in an advanced state of deterioration is discovered, and by the time the autopsy takes place, Scully can't do a proper autopsy because it's all skeleton. Yes, there's only the bones left. Now, Mulder, of course, he sees similarities with this, with a series of deaths that were in another state when victims responded to a Lonely Hearts adverts in newspapers, and then they moved on, as he sees it now, to the internet. This is what has happened, and he sees a clear parallel between the two. So that is how the investigation takes place. Now, the story, I think, works well. It has sort of a bit of body horror and reminds me very much of, well, the sort of more gorier ones, you know, like regurgitation of body fluids, like tombs and things like that going back. This is what this story is like, but it's special effects absolutely fantastic. You know, it does look quite disgusting. But it's an interesting story that just follows on the tradition of the X-Files, which you really can't beat. That bit of real disgusting bit of body horror. It works well. Obviously, they can't go too far, I think, being a TV series. If it was a film, they would be, I think, going a lot further. But this it's a really fascinating story, and I suppose explores the dangers of being careful when people are going dating on these those through the internet now. It's can be a very dangerous place, the internet, and you get all sorts of people on there. So I think that's a very good warning there. Again, the story shows the wonderful interaction between Mulder and Scully, which, you know, as I keep saying, I'm almost repeating it every time, but it's something that is very, very good to see, and you really warm to the characters as they come across all this. And Scully also shows a lot of sympathy as well, I think, to some of the victims, and she's very, very good again, Gillian Anderson, playing this role. I rate this story. You know, it's one that is memorable. But you put it in the sort of mid area. Yeah, if you're assessing it, it's a good story. It's not the greatest, but it's not the worst, and it's a story that you can enjoy, and I enjoyed it quite a lot. Mind you, I say I enjoy them all, which is true because I just love this series. But very, very good story. I think the ideas behind it, and highly recommended, I think. That's it, really. What else can I say? But this is a very good story, and I'm enjoying this series as I'm enjoying them all. You know, the interaction between the characters is fantastic. You just can't help but love them. The cases are good. Yeah, that's it. So I've probably gone on far too long babbling away as I do. So that's it. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, and we'll let you know when I put out these videos. And you can see all the previous reviews that I've done of the X-Files. Just look in the playlists. Also, If you like this particular video, please give this video a like. If you give it a like, it gets it out to YouTube and algorithms and all that stuff, and hopefully other people might enjoy it. If you have any comments, please put your comments down. I always love to read your comments. And yeah, that's it, I think, really. So all I've got to say is, I'll see thee again.